Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off tonight,
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 7.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Batting second.
Here's George Springer.
Center fielder
The
number
season
6.
batting average comes in
George
down in the 240s.
Springer.
Runner goes for second.
Ball
Pitch
inside.
inside. The throw. A runner at second. Nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And the ball's thrown right by him at third.
Batting third.
Here's Marcelo
The right
Zuna.
fielder, number
First trip to the
14,
plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI
Ozuna.
spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Swing and a liner. The 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado.
fourth.
First shot for
Third
him here
baseman,
with a runner at first
Nolan
now and one away.
Arenado.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fifth.
Now in the
First baseman,
box,
number
Yonder
17.
Alonso. He takes his
Yonder
first cuts in this
Alonso.
one with a man at first and two away. Cut fastball inside, ball one. A ball and no strikes, here it
That's a
is.
strike.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a
2-2.
little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that
No.
purpose pitch.
Three
Here's
balls,
one
two
that
strikes,
misses
full count.
inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers. Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting second.
Now to the plate,
Third
Chris
baseman.
Taylor. He enters play
Chris
hitting down in the
Taylor.
240s for the year.
No, inside.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Zero.
And he looks at a slider in
One
there,
ball,
1-1.
strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. On the move is Springer. He's there and records the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
third.
First chance
Right
for him here
fielder,
with a runner at first and one
Carlos
gone.
Gonzalez.
And a
Outside.
changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly
Zero.
thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes
Two
now.
balls, two strikes.
Set to deal on 2-2. And
do
he
you
tried
got?
to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Batting
Striding
fourth.
into the box,
First baseman.
Brandon Belt. First
Brandon.
opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the run is in to score from second. Here's Chris Bryant now,
Batting
trying to
fifth.
keep things going
Left
now with a
fielder.
runner at first following the RBI single.
Ryan.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner will put this one away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll go to work trying to do something
off for
about breaking
Washington.
this 1-1
Left fielder.
tie.
Marwin Gonzalez.
And that one's in on the
No.
hands to start the inning. It's
No.
ball 1. The pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal.
catcher,
He's
number
ready
9.
for his first at-bat of this
Yasmani
early season
Grandal.
contest. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8th.
So bases are empty
Second
here with
baseman,
2 gone,
Ian
and that'll bring in
Kinsler.
the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt is there for it, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll start
Leading
things
off for
out
the
here in a
Braves.
tie ball game.
Catcher, Stephen.
Went about
Vogt.
halfway there,
No
but it's a
ball.
called strike
That's right.
regardless. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ha!
Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a
Oh.
neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he
Ball.
can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the
You're out.
line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he's retired
Batting
here, one
seventh.
away.
The shortstop, Eric.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Sogard.
comes. Eric Sogard is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. Digging in, Jonathan Villar.
Batting 8th.
And he's definitely
Second
off to a
baseman,
fast start in the early part of the
Jonathan
season.
VR.
And
Ball
that'll be
4.
the
Take
4th
your base.
wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Coming to
Batting
the
ninth,
plate now, Chase
Edgar.
Anderson. And he could give his guys an
Anderson.
early lead if he can come through here. Another look to first.
He's safe.
A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And there's
Ball.
ball 1.
That's not an easy
Play
pitch to
11.
do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Soft liner towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batter,
Ender
Center
Inciarte.
fielder,
First
Ender
pitch on its way.
Inciarte.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get
Third
the
baseman,
1.
number 7.
Striding
Chris
in, Chris
Taylor.
Taylor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Steve
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Stepping into the box, Jeff Hoffman. 9,
Leading off for the
1, and
Nationals.
2 due up.
Pitcher, Jeff
Ready to
Hoffman.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Too low.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in for his second
Shortstop,
at-bat, Trey Turner.
Trey
He singled
Turner.
and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready for another
Now
chance? George
Center
Springer.
fielder.
0 for 1 for
George
him here in this one.
Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. So digging in now,
right fielder,
Marcell
number
Ozuna,
14,
as he's got a chance to tie this
Ozuna.
ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. He's set, and the pitch.
Steve
A
Ryan.
swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for... Striding in once again, Carlos
Leading
Gonzalez.
off for the Brewers.
He'll get us going in the home
Right
half of
fielder,
inning number 3.
Carlos.
The
No,
fastball here is he'll take a look at
Gonzalez.
ball 1, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the
Ball.
curveball that's in the dirt that
Playing
time,
2
and it's
balls,
back
2
to
strikes.
even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Springer ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
The first
Here's the first baseman,
number
Brandon
9.
Belt, looking to follow up the
Brandon
RBI single
Belt.
from his first at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the
No
inside
ball,
corner.
2 strikes.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside
Ball.
for strikes, and I don't see him
1-2.
changing his pattern.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up now,
Left
Chris
fielder,
Bryant. 0 for
Chris
1 here in the early going.
Ryan.
And he'll try to crowd
ball,
him there to
no
start the
strikes.
at-bat. It's 1-0. This is line to left. Gonzalez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in to try it again,
Now batting.
Stephen Vogt. He got
Catcher,
on top of one and was a
Stephen
ground-out victim
Vogt.
last time.
Ball.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Look out,
2
2-0
balls,
now.
No strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll try to get it going
Leading
here to
off for the
begin the
Nationals.
4th.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first
Nolan
pitch.
Arenado.
Heavy
Ball,
sinker just stayed inside.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Yonder Alonso.
baseman, number
He's 0 for
17.
1 thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses
Outside.
ball 1. Down the first baseline,
Come
but
on.
a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bryant is after it. He's there and records the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez
fielder,
now. Comes into this
Marwin
at-bat 0 for
Gonzalez.
1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bryant is in pursuit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's the catcher, Yasmani
The catcher,
Grandal,
number
as
9.
he'll look to bring home that tying run
Yasmani
from second with a base
Grandal.
hit into the outfield.
Ball.
Low for ball one.
1 ball.
Fourth
no
inning of
strikes.
a 2-1 ball game.
Ike.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike. Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in this
Leading off for the
one-run
Brewers here in the fourth.
contest.
The shortstop, number 18.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Check swing grounder to the right side. Up with it is Kinsler, and a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping
Now
in, Jonathan
Second
Villar.
baseman,
His first plate appearance
Jonathan
resulted in an
Villar.
intentional walk. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a
Ball,
fastball
no.
off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now a flare out to left center. Springer coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in, Chase
batting.
Anderson. He
Pitcher.
singled his last time up.
Chase Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. High pop up. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. Into the box,
Center
Ender
fielder, number
Inciarte.
12.
He's singled in 2
Ender
trips to the plate thus far.
Inciarte.
And a pitch
Ball.
out, nothing doing though, and that's ball
1
one.
ball. No strikes.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Ready for another
Third
shot
baseman,
now.
number
Chris
7.
Taylor. 2 men
Chris
on, 2 away here in the
Taylor.
4th. And a double steal try here. Pitch is a
No
cold
ball.
strike. The throw. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball
Ball.
runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so coming to the plate, Ian Kinsler.
Leading off
He's
for
in to
Washington,
get things going here in
second
inning number
baseman,
5.
Ian Kinsler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the
Now
box,
batting,
Jeff Hoffman.
pitcher.
0 for 1
Jeff
for him here in this one.
Your
G-Man
attention,
Choi
please.
will come off the
Pinch
bench
hitting
now
for
as he'll pinch
Washington,
hit with the runner at
number
second
36.
and nobody out.
G-Man Choi.
Very weakly on the ground. And he's retired, 1 away. The speedy Trey Turner
The
digs
batter,
in
number
now.
7.
2 base hits, both
Shortstop,
singles to this point.
Trey Turner.
Ball.
And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And a changeup that time. Swing and a ball sent high and deep. This one is gone. A home run. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer.
The batter, center fielder, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this
Ball.
one runs in and nearly gets him
ball,
here.
No
That was a
strikes.
changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the...
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Nolan Arenado.
Line drive to left. Bryant is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Yonder Alonso. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And Enny Romero. A southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Enny Romero.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 10, Marwin Gonzalez.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Rob Scahill takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 58.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Defensively for the Brewers.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
The pitcher, number 55.
Into the box, Enny Romero. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Alejandro De Aza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
De Aza.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bryant is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Striding in once again, Trey Turner. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Back up the middle. Sogard has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Your
Sammy
attention,
Solis
please.
enters to
Now
do the
pitching for
pitching
the
in the bottom of the
Nationals.
6th.
Number 36.
Stepping in and ready for another
Solis.
shot, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Turner has it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging
Now
in to
batting.
try it again. Eric
attention,
Sogard,
please.
1 for 2
Pinch
with
hitting
a
for the
triple.
Brewers.
Orlando Arcia
Number 3.
will move into the on-deck circle now to
Orlando
try to get something
Arcia.
started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go
Ball,
around
no.
there, but he holds up ball
Playing
1.
11s, 1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball
2-1.
2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another
Now
shot
batting.
now. Jonathan
Second
Villar.
baseman.
He steps in off a
Jonathan
base hit in his last
Villar.
at-bat. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Ready once again, George Springer. 2 for
Leading
3
off
with
for
a
the
double
Nationals.
on his line so
Center
far.
fielder number 6. George.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Scorched to third. Taylor's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
At the plate,
Right fielder,
Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell
A hit in 2
Ozuna.
official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Broxton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding
batter,
in,
number 20,
Nolan
third
Arenado.
baseman,
Hit the ball pretty well in his
Nolan
last at-bat, but it
Arenado.
resulted in a line out. And they
Ball,
start
that's
him out
down.
with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ha!
A slider that he looks at over the
Play 11,
outside
1-1.
corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul
D-Rod.
tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that
Ball.
misses 2-2.
Playing
Now,
2,
that's a
2-2.
slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts
3
in
balls,
at
2
you
strikes,
and
the
still
count
breaks
is full.
over the plate.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
First
No
baseman,
hits in
number
3 tries
17.
so far. He's struck
Yonder
out once.
Alonso.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now.
No,
He's got to deal with
inside.
some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out toward second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him
That's out.
easily, and the side is
Ladies
retired.
and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
In now, Rob
Leading
Scahill.
up, your
He's
attention,
newly
please.
entered into the ball game,
And
so
hitting
this will
for
be
the
his
Brewers.
or not.
Number
Perez
14.
is up off the
Hernan
bench as he'll be asked to get something
Perez.
started in the home half of the 7th. First
Ball
pitch is
one.
a sinker, too low,
1
1-0.
ball, no
And he's
strike.
definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Ha!
And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Ender
Center fielder,
Inciarte.
number
He's
12.
2 for 3 thus far.
Ender Inciarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Digging in,
Third
Chris
baseman,
Taylor.
number 7.
It was a flyout
Chris
for him in his last
Taylor.
trip. Adam
Your attention,
Ottavino
please.
enters to make an appearance
Now
on the
pitching for
mound as he
Washington,
inherits a runner at first with
0,
one out in the inning.
Adam
Action now in the
Ottavino.
Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And they pitch
Ball.
out here, but nothing's
1-0.
going on. Seventh inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Look out,
Ball.
2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping
Right
in,
fielder,
Keon Broxton.
Keon
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Broxton.
Runners on the move for second.
Ball.
Pitch outside, the
1
throw.
ball, no strike.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. So coming to the plate, Marwin
Leading
Gonzalez.
off for Washington.
He's roped a couple of doubles
left
in
fielder,
3
number
trips
10.
to this. Jeremy
Marwin
Jeffress is into the
Gonzalez.
ball game now as
Your
he'll make
attention,
his
please.
5th appearance of the
Now
season
pitching
here.
for the Brewers, number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No, that's
And that
outside.
misses 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
2 balls.
No
1
offer
strike.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A
Hard.
fastball right over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The
Here's the catcher,
number
Yasmani
9.
Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so
Grandal.
far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And
No.
did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-1, here it is. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul.
foul.
2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Broxton is there, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ian
number 5.
Kinsler. 1 for
Ian
2 with a double on the
Kinsler.
ledger so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the... And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton.
Leading off for the
Comes
Brewers.
into this at-bat 0 for
Right
1 in the
fielder.
ball game.
Keon.
First pitch hacking here,
Broxton.
and that's the first strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the
Ball
hero,
off the
so
plate.
he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away. Coming to the plate
The
now,
first baseman,
Brandon
number
Belt.
9.
He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Brandon Belt.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Standing in, Chris
Now batting.
Bryant. He's
Left
hitless in
fielder,
3 at-bats to this
Chris
point.
Bryant.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Now batting, Stephen
Now
Vogt. He
batting,
could really use a knock
catcher,
here, 0 for 3 in the
Stephen
game so far.
Vogt.
So with a
You're at
left-handed
pinch
hitter
hitting for the
waiting, they'll
Brewers,
go to their own left-hander
number
out.
73.
Manny Pena will come on to
Manny
pinch hit here in a
Pena.
big spot. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-1. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First and second now, one man out. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter number
Next
3,
to bat, Orlando
shortstop,
Arcia.
Orlando
0 for 1 for him here in this
Arcia.
one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kelvin
attention,
Herrera
please.
enters the game in
Now
a
pitching
save
for
situation,
Washington,
but he'll be asked
number
to get
40,
4 outs here instead of the
Kelvin
standard
Herrera.
3.
Steve Ryan.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss
12,
way behind the
1 ball,
big
2 strikes.
fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye
Ball.
level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch,
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... At the plate, Kelvin Herrera. He'll try
Hitting
and
out for
lead things
Washington,
off here in inning number
Pitcher
9.
40, Kelvin Herrera.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calling for it, Broxton, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The
Now
batter,
at the
number
plate,
7,
Trey Turner. It's been a
shortstop,
nice game for him.
Trey
3 hits,
Turner.
including a homer to this point. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, George Springer.
batting,
He's doubled
the center
and
fielder,
singled in 4
George
at-bats in this contest.
Springer.
Smoke toward third. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan
Leading
Villar.
off for
He
the
singled
Brewers
in
here
2
in the
trips to
bottom
the
of the
plate
ninth.
thus far.
Second
And this
baseman,
ball's going to find the
number
seats down the left
54.
field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a check
No,
swing, but he
that's a
holds
ball.
up in time. Ball 1.
well,
1
you're in
ball,
trouble
1
at the
strike.
plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was
Ball.
a good job to hold up right there.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he
Ball.
can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
High.
Takes a fastball on the
Full
inside
count, 3
corner.
balls, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. And
ball,
that
inside.
is the start they were looking for, down by 2 as that misses.
Now
For
batting,
ball
your
4,
attention, please.
Jesus Aguilar.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 24, Jesus
After the walk, a
Aguilar.
quick check
He's in
on
there, he's
first.
safe.
Back in standing. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he
Ball.
misses 2-1.
2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
3.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on
Now
the mound,
batting,
but it doesn't mean a
center
whole lot
fielder,
if you don't have outstanding
Ender
control to go along with it.
Inciarte.
But he does, and he really spotted that
0-1.
pitch.
Ender Inciarte. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Seared down the first
That's a foul
baseline,
ball.
but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And that
Ball.
misses, 2-1.
2 balls.
Bases are empty here
strike.
with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging
Third
in,
baseman,
Chris
number
Taylor.
7.
He flew out in his
Chris
last at-bat.
Taylor.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch.
No.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. From the stretch.
Ah!
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's
Zero.
swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the
The
guy
final
you
line
see
score
there
for the
turned
ball
in a
game tonight
particularly notable
for the victorious
performance, so he's our
Washington
top
Nationals.
player of the
4
game in
runs,
this one.
12 hits.
Yeah, just a
No
great
errors.
all-around performance.